Hey everyone, and welcome back to Summarize Science. Today, we're looking at a fascinating paper called SlideMamba, which introduces a powerful new AI for analyzing medical images. What if an AI could look at a tissue sample and not only see the individual cells, but also understand the entire structure of the tissue at the same time? That's the big idea behind this new research. When doctors analyze tissue on a slide, they're looking for patterns, but these slides are enormous. We're talking gigapixels in size. For an AI, this creates a classic can't see the forest for the trees problem. Some AIs are great at looking at the fine details, like the interactions between a few cells. Others are better at seeing the big picture, the overall architecture of the tissue. The challenge is doing both effectively at the same time. This is where SlideMamba comes in, and this diagram shows its clever design. It has two brains working in parallel. Think of the first brain as a detective with a magnifying glass, examining the local neighborhood of cells in great detail. This part of the AI, a GNN, is an expert at short-range interactions. The second brain is like a detective in a helicopter, looking at the entire city layout from above to spot large-scale patterns. This part, called Mamba, is an expert on the long-range global context. But here's the really brilliant part. How do you combine what both detectives are seeing? Instead of just adding their reports together, SlideMamba has a manager that listens to both. This manager, using a principle called entropy, checks how confident each brain is about its findings for that specific slide. If the magnifying glass brain is very certain about a local pattern, its input gets weighted more heavily. But if the local view is confusing and the helicopter brain sees a clear global pattern, its input gets prioritized. This adaptive system ensures the AI is always using the most reliable information. To prove this works, the researchers gave SlideMamba a very important job, predicting gene mutations directly from images of lung cancer slides. This is a task that usually requires separate and often more complex molecular testing. The results were impressive. As you can see in this table, SlideMamba consistently outperformed other methods. It was more accurate than AIs that only looked at local details, AIs that only looked at the big picture, and even other hybrid models that didn't have its smart adaptive fusion system. So, let's recap the important points. SlideMamba is a new AI that analyzes medical images by combining two different perspectives, a detailed, local view and a broad, global view. Crucially, it dynamically weighs these perspectives based on which one is more confident, making it more robust and flexible. For the future, this could mean huge advancements in pathology. Imagine getting faster, cheaper, and less invasive diagnoses for diseases like cancer, all because an AI learned how to see both the trees and the forest at the same time. It's a powerful step forward in making AI a true partner in healthcare.